mean, we are not TNT.
We do drama. I don't have to deal with your mama drama, your baby mama drama, your daddy and them drama.
Your baby daddy drama.
That's not my drama.
Grandma, auntie, no.
So today, what we want to talk about is too much drama. All that stuff you see on Love and Hip Hop and Scandal and Empire, that's not real. Relationships don't have to look like that. Let's talk about some drama.
A relationship can be one of the most beautiful and fulfilling experiences that you'll ever have. But a relationship can also be one of the most painful and heart-wrenching encounters you'll ever have. But some pain is not normal. It's dysfunction.
When all one sees is dysfunction, they'll start adapting dysfunction as normal. Because in the society we live in, dysfunction is normal.
That's true.
So you're in a relationship that's dysfunctional. But since it's the norm and everybody's relationship looks like this, and this is what the media portrays as normal in relationships, you will be housing something that's dysfunctional and think it's functional because everybody's doing it. Just because it's normal does not mean it's functional. There are a lot of things that are normal and acceptable in culture, which really biblically is dysfunctional. And please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. All of us have problems. We all have issues. We're all imperfect. Therefore, in a relational context, problems and issues are inevitable.
Right.
Believe it or not, you could be with the right person, the person that God has for you, and still have issues.
Oh, yes.
That's our humanity, right? But some of this stuff, this isn't imperfections, and this isn't issues. This is dysfunction. And dysfunction's child is drama. Lord, let me say that one more time. And dysfunction's child is drama.
And please get this. Drama doesn't just come out of nowhere. You either create it, bring it, or hang with people that spawn it.
Lord.
And please listen, just because we're friends does not mean we need to share the same storms.
And let me add to that. Just because we share the same last name or we came out the same womb, that does not mean we have to share the same storms. Your drama doesn't have to be my drama just because we friends.
Yes.
That's not loyalty. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Please listen. You don't have to be loyal to somebody else's dysfunction.
And this is how frustration lands in our hearts. Because something in you keeps saying, this can't be normal.
And something in you is like, why am I tossing and turning from an issue that's not even my issue?
I mean, why am I allowing their rebellion to be my robber?
I'm trying so hard to help them find themselves that I'm losing me.
And I mean, I don't mind helping people. I mean, we're supposed to help each other, bear each other's burdens. But sometimes you're chasing people that don't want to be caught. I mean, they don't want help.
Listen, I've discovered that rejection sometimes is redirection. Stop investing your time where it's not wanted. Right? I can't save a drowning man who claims they can swim. They coughing and they denying that they need cough syrup. I can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. Some people don't want you to help them, and you're going to experience drama because you're trying to help somebody who don't think they need help. That's the worst type of condition, when somebody's sick and they won't take no medicine, they won't call a doctor, they won't call a pastor, they won't even pray, they won't even be super saved about it. They just don't talk about it.
Right.
You sick, you need help. This is how you get frustrated, trying to help people who don't want to be helped.
I can deal with the storm that I produced, okay? This is all me. But why am I walking through puddles that is not from my downpour?
So here's the quintessential question that we want to leave you with. If Jesus is the Prince of Peace, why doesn't this relationship have peace? Why doesn't this marriage have peace? And the answer's in the question. If Jesus is the Prince of Peace and this relationship and marriage doesn't have peace, could it be that Jesus is not currently in the relationship? That doesn't mean it's messed up. That doesn't mean it's over. We can always recalibrate and get it right, because Jesus is a storm calmer. It's one thing to go through a storm on your own. It's another thing to go through a storm when Jesus is on board. When Jesus is on board, at least you know, through the winds and through the waves, I got Jesus. Jesus was asleep when the disciples were tripping over this storm that was brewing, because Jesus is like, listen, I'm on board. And as long as I'm here, I can regulate your conditions.
That's it.
But this is the problem. A lot of us want the regulated life without the honoring of the Prince of Peace. As long as you got Jesus, no matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, he has the ability to say, peace peace be still.
Yes.
And he has so much savior swag that if he wants, he could walk on the water. That's the type of savior we serve. But notice the storm kept raging until they woke Jesus up.
Yeah.
So could it be your relationship and your marriage is going through a storm because Jesus is on board, but you're not talking to him? Y'all aren't seeking him together. And this is why we can't wait for our next webisode, Help, My Marriage is Dying. Because we really, really want to help married couples as well as unmarried. So this is Redefined TV,
where we are redefining relationships righteously.